What's up, everybody? Today I'm sharing two very important endgame principles to help you attack successfully. The first one is using all of your resources. A lot of people would recognize this broken pawn structure in front of the white king, notice that the king is very weak, and would take their most powerful piece and check the king. This looks pretty nice, and it is very satisfying to check the king, but it actually doesn't lead anywhere. Notice once the king moves, you can't send your queen here on a mission on its own to checkmate because it doesn't have the support of a bishop or the support of a knight or the support of a rook to help it, checkmate. So you need all of your resources. So instead of moving the queen here and giving this satisfying check, you first maybe want to move your knight here and attack, because notice that if you first move your queen here, they move here, and only now do you move your knight to try to do a checkmate, you've given them enough time to react and defend appropriately. So now they can make this move and your whole attack is done. You have no way to checkmate anymore. So instead, before you move your queen out, first move your knight here, set up this mate, and they still might try to attack. I mean, they can still do this, sure, but let's say they instead move this move here, okay? So when you do the check, they can block it, okay? Well, notice that now, because you have this extra material, you can play this very nice move, check the king, and then take the queen. So having extra material in an attack trying to mate doesn't always only help you mate, but sometimes it also helps you defend from attacks. Here they have other attacks that they can use, sure, but you'll notice that in other scenarios where they only have one possible, defensive mechanism, having the knight here might be very useful. So having extra material next to the king before you move out your queen is a very good tip if you want to be more successful when it comes time to attack. Another little thing, and the higher up you get, the less important this will be, but at least now it's quite important if you're more of a beginner, is that when you make this move, it's not completely clear that you're trying to mate. So maybe they'll just do a random developing move or just do something random, and then you can get that easy mate rather than sending your queen, and that's a very big telltale sign that you're trying to attack. So that's another added benefit, but the main thing is that having a piece here can help you mate and defend from, and attack defensive mechanisms from your opponent. Let's move on to the second tip that's very crucial, and that tip is not to trade when you have an attack that's possible. Okay, so let's look here. White just offered this trade here with the knight because they noticed that the knight is a vital piece that you might want to use to attack later on. So if you make this trade, you've now taken away a pretty important piece from your attack. So instead, if you have the ability to attack, don't start trading off all your pieces that you need. Instead, move them to useful squares, so then you can deliver that checkmate. So let's say, they move their queen here for some reason. Well, now you can deliver that checkmate because you have this knight. If you traded the knight off, you wouldn't be able to do that. So if you're attacking, make sure you don't trade. And if you're getting attacked, a bonus tip, try to trade. Try to take away the pieces that can cause you harm or cause your king harm. That's the video I have today about attacking in the endgame. I gave some important tips that hopefully will make you a better chess player. If you want other tips and just chess videos in general to help you, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you check out my brand new website at www.chessgeek.org. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.